Hello and welcome. My name is Moritz. Haven't been on this channel for a while, so here I am again. I settled down in Hong Kong recently. I lived here already in 2016 and I came back to this amazing city. And as I settled down now, I have a bit more time to create videos for you guys as well. So let's dive right into the day trading strategy that I'm teaching in our masterclass. What is it all about? It is all about finding entries on the 5-minute time frames and then timing them on the 1 minute, on the 15-minute, and using the 1 hour as your confirmation. So this is one trade that was taken last week by our students. Almost everyone caught this trade in various shapes or forms. It was a very straightforward entry where you got in here with your stop down here and your target all the way up here for a quick 3-to-1 in less than 2 hours roughly. So with this trading strategy we are doing trend following, we are doing pullbacks, and we are doing range breakouts. We are almost always going with the 1 hour trend, and we are using a ton of confirmation here from the indicators, as you can see. And there are some common indicators everyone knows, like the daily pivots, yesterday's high low, weekly high low, monthly high low, and so on. And we utilize those to quickly get in and out of the market when the odds are in our favor. If you want to know the exact details of how we are trading this, how we are finding entries, you will have to join the masterclass. I'm only going to show you a few trade examples now to show you what this strategy is capable of, and our students are achieving great results with it. They are very happy about it. I'm personally trading this strategy 3 hours per day, roughly 2 to 3 hours around the London Open or around the New York Open. Both are fine. The beauty of the strategy is that you are always going for a minimum of 2-to-1. Sometimes you're going for a 3-to-1, but usually 2-to-1, 3-to-1. We are somewhere in between that sweet spot, which means that you only need a win rate of around 50%, even 40%. 50% is better because we still have to pay spreads and commissions, and our stops are quite tight. We use as a minimum stop size 5 pips. Sometimes it's bigger than that, but usually we are between 5 and 10 pips, right? So we are really using razor sharp entries here, and usually they work out immediately or they don't. So let's take a look at a few other trades that were taken by the community in the past few weeks. And with this strategy you can find an entry pretty much every day, almost every day. Some days there will be no volatility in the market. If there's no volatility, that's the worst condition for us traders. But most of the time we do have the decent moves in the market that we can take advantage of. So here's another long entry that was taken on the US dollar CAD last week. It is quite the beauty, a very classic trend following entry after we broke out of a consolidation on the 1 hour chart. We are simply looking for the confirmation and the trend continuation on the lower time frames. Very straightforward, but you have to know how to manage your trades, how to identify the trades, and how to execute them properly, where to set your stop losses, and where to set your targets, and so on. And all of that will be taught in our masterclass. So here is another very quick 2-to-1 that one of our members caught. Actually, we talked about this trade live in our webinar, and he consequently got into the trade. It was quite the beauty for a really quick 2-to-1 entry. Also a trend following entry. If you look at the 1 hour chart, nice drive up, flag here, then the breakout, the consolidation, and then the following breakout of that. That's all we need. And finally we have of course also short entries. We don't only trade long. Here we had a very classic structure on the 1 hour chart with a few drives to the upside, a slowing down, rounding out structure with a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, the breakdown of the neckline, right, then a retest of the neckline and the consequent move lower. And on that day, when the London session opened, this is our Asia box. When the London session opened here, we took the trade roughly 1 hour after the London Open, and again for a very quick 2-to-1 with a very easy target here at the flip zone as well. And you can see price struggles here. Usually we don't want to hold through pullbacks if we don't have to. We want to catch one wave and we want to get out. That's the beauty of this strategy. You don't usually have to hold through any drawdown inside the as long as you're in the trade, and that makes it so appealing to our traders as well. A lot of the people that have swing traded before have come to the day trading strategy and they're really enjoying it. Now they have two systems. They can swing trade and they can day trade while they are waiting for their swing trades, or they can even take a day trade in the direction of their swing trade, trade around their core main position. So this is really the great thing about the strategy. You do need around 2 to 3 hours of uninterrupted time each day at the same time each day. So ideally you always trade the London session or you always trade the New York session. You can also trade the Asian session. However, you have to make sure that you are then actually trading the yen, Aussie or the New Zealand dollar pairs. Otherwise you could run into spread, volatility troubles and so on. So if this is something that interests you, you want to have an easy repeatable process where with a strategy that can give you a trade almost every single trading day, even 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Some sessions are really busy. We have 10 or more trades on hand and we have to actively filter them out to catch the best opportunities. I will teach you that as well in our mentoring. If you want world-class mentoring and to learn really how to day trade professionally and achieve decent results, then I suggest you check out our mentoring package. Click the link in the description below and I'll see you in the next video.